well, then that is in effect
Talk shoes.
Recorded live.
All right, well, it sounds like we are in the present here, but if you find yourself procrastinating, getting ready to get ready, that is an effect, not a cause. And if you find yourself challenged in asking questions, then perhaps you have to ask your question, what is it about myself that I require changing? And I'll tell you right now, it's not a lot. What you have to change is your mindset, your self-talk. You have to understand that in today's financial times, you can't afford to be average. It's going to be your responsibility, i.e. the ability to respond, to become exceptional. Unfortunately for you, the gap between where you are and where you deserve to be is not that far. For instance, network marketing and direct sales does not require a lot of intelligence. It requires emotional intelligence. You do not have to be book smart. You have to be street smart. You have to understand what you get paid for. You have to understand you get paid for connecting with people. You get paid for qualifying people. And when it comes to leads, Networker Central provides the leads and the tools that you require to be able to put the fuel into your engine. But you have to be able to put the fuel into your internal dialogue. You have to be able to change some of the words you say about what you do. For instance, if you look at a telephone and you say, that's the pain machine, or if you say that I'm not going to be able to get on that right now, or if you find reasons not to produce, then you're going to end up procrastinating. Procrastination is an issue of control. And the reason we procrastinate is for one of two reasons. We procrastinate because we perceive pain or we rebel. Now, there's nothing wrong with being rebellious. There's nothing wrong with being psychologically unemployable, but you can't be so rebellious that you rebel against your own success. And if you spend your time approaching and avoiding, then all you're doing is really procrastinating. And you're not a procrastinator. You procrastinate in isolated areas. You perceive pain or you rebel. Now, the reason that salespeople rebel against their own success or avoid the pain is because of a word called rejection. And in reality, when it comes to sales and marketing, people don't reject you. They do one of two situations. They either, one, prejudge you or prejudge the business or prejudge the industry, or they object, meaning they can't decide. But seldom, if ever, does anyone ever reject or abandon you. Now, if of asking, and we have a lot of people encounter that. Greg, can we get the lines muted so we can have a nice, clean call?
Yep.
Okay, just a few minor technical difficulties, folks, but that's also, as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to operate in the moment, and you have to be able to operate in life's drama and chaos. That means you have to create order in life's chaos, and you can't let outside circumstances affect your own emotional situation that you are in. That means the magic is in the moment. That means you have to live in the present, and you can't spend a lot of your time in the past, which are based on a series of events that form your identity, and you have to let go of some of the anxiety of what's going to happen tomorrow, because that is a mystery. Yesterday is history. It's over. Tomorrow hasn't happened. You can't control any of it. The only situation that you have a command of is your emotional being. And the word being, you have to ask yourself, am I a human being or am I a human doing? Now, if your identity is based on what you do, then you really have no identity, because your identity should be based on who you are. And who you are right now is you are an entrepreneur. You are a child of God. You are absolutely all you require. So you have to change your feelings about what you do, your feelings about yourself. And the most important word that you can master tonight is enough. Now, you can spell it a couple of ways. You can spell it ENOUGH,